Oh, you would go to the Instagram, like actual website.
Okay.
It's gonna take a moment. You don't have to. You don't have to make another.
Okay.
See, you can just go back.
Okay. So tonight, yeah, this whole week, you're gonna be my guest. This whole week. Tonight is Tuesday night. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 o'clock to 9:30. I have Edna with me, and we're gonna be talking about love.
Mm-hmm.
They all begin with LOLLOVELIS. Now, why are we doing this? Because Edna, um, people sometimes lie
Yeah.
to get love. To get love, they are so busy getting love that they end up lying, and that's a serious problem. It's a serious problem when you are looking for love. This is what we said today. I want to read to you. Love is supposed to be built on trust. But what happens when lies enters the room?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What can you tell us? What happens when love is supposed to be built on trust? But what happens when lies enters the room? And the problem is that people don't even see it when they are being lied to. A lot of people don't see when lies has entered the room because it mixes with love, and they don't seem to see it. And even when they see it, they don't their eyes are not open. Someone lies are small, some are deadly, but every lie in love leaves a scar. Every lie in love leaves a scar. So tonight we are going deeper than cute relationship codes. We are talking about the hidden lies that destroys marriages and dating, especially. Dating is a huge area that we want to focus on tonight. Edna and I are going to be talking about when lies enters the room. So if you happen to be here, we're going to be here for only 30 minutes for tonight, what Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we are going to really unpack when lies enters the room, what how it sabotages relationships. Especially when people are dating. You are looking for love, you're looking for stability, you are looking for a future partner, you are looking for somebody you can depend on like this. But if somebody lied to you, it becomes a false foundation, and you're going to depend on it for a long time. So that is the essence of our program for tonight. How do you navigate that? How do you close your eyes from it because you are in love? Do you keep going because you are in love? Or do you take a break, stop, and reflect? And maybe you lose the love because, and that is where it is. People find themselves in, if I stop, I will lose my love. So losing my love or betting on lies, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so why do people keep going when they know that they have been lied to?
Um, People keep on going because they don't have a better alternative.
Hey, they don't have a better alternative, so they keep going. And isn't it going to hurt them? Isn't it going to really affect them in the years to come or in the months to come? And you keep going because there's no alternative. But somehow you say, well, somehow I feel that I'm in love. So even if they lie to me, maybe it will change. But there's a price. There's a price that we have to pay. You know, when you build a relationship on lies, you are building a house on a very, 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 very weak foundation. Very, very weak foundation. And the top of the house is going to be stronger, and your building is going to sit on the foundation of your house. So if the house foundation is that weak, is not stable, as you grow the relationship, as time progress, you realize that the building will not stand.
No.
No, it's not going to stand. So when the moment you see lies enters the room, we need to figure something out, because relationship must never depend on lies. Lies cannot be the foundation of a relationship. We talk about why people lie. Tomorrow we will talk about why people lie, why church girls lie, why church boys lie. But today we are talking about, you have two options. Whenever you see lie, you have two options. Either you are going to build it on a lie, L-I-E, or you are going to build the relationship on trust. But if you close your mind, if you just don't worry about trust for now, and you are following a relationship based on lie, is that it doesn't have a future. You are the future of the relationship is in trouble. Do you know that trust determines a relationship?
Yeah.
The more you trust, the more the relationship doesn't determine trust. It is trust that determines the relationship. It determines the quality of the relationship. It determines the in and out of the relationship. It determines how true and true we trust each other. If there is no trust, it's going to be very difficult, isn't it? It's going to be very, very difficult. So take this seriously tonight. But one of the things that I found out in this time that we live in is that lies somewhere. People are trying to look for love. They find out and they entered into a lie. Comments, question?
No comments.
So I want to show you 4 things that happens tonight. I want to show you 4 things that happen. And as I show you this, we're going to talk about when lies enters the room, 5 things are going to happen to the relationship. That's going to be what we're going to be discussing tonight, and then we will end. 5 things enters the relationship when lies enters the room. 5 major things. Guess what they are? Can you just guess what they are? 5 things enter the room when lies enter the relationship. 5 things happen.
There's a lack of trust.
Lack of trust. That's are you looking at my notes? There is a lack of trust. There's a lack of trust. Whenever the relationship begins and there is no trust, hey, problem. Because watch this. 4 things that happen. 5. Number 1 is trust. 4 things that happen when lies enter the room. There is a lack of trust. Trust is the navigation of relationship. Trust moves the relationship. Trust determines, let's go east, let's go west, let's stop, let's come around, let's go to this restaurant, let's eat, let's talk. I'm thinking about him, I'm thinking about her. I am so at peace. I can depend on what they are saying. I can trust in what they are saying. I don't have any problem if they said that they were here, they were there. If they'll go here, they go there. Love is all the responsibility of trust. Trust determines the moves of relationships, Edna. It tells us the future. It tells us that I can sacrifice, I can commit myself to you. It tells us I can just believe that this is going to work. Without trust, there's no faith, there's no belief. Trust determines everything about the relationship. Trust determines that where you said you went, I trust you, I depend on you, I believe in you. It is not love, it is trust. So let me ask you, trust and love, which one will you choose? And you're gonna tell me the answer and tell me why. Trust and love, which one will you choose? When there's a relationship, trust is here and love is here. Which one are you going to choose?
So are we saying like mutual love versus mutual trust? Or just
Okay. Yes. So
okay.
whenever there's a relationship, or the question is, when it comes to relationship, do we build it on love or we build it on trust?
Well, I guess we build on trust.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your generation, what do they build on? They build on trust.
This is a trick question.
It said, no, 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 no. I just want to know generations that we are talking about, the Z generation,
Gen Z.
Gen Z, do they truly understand trust and love in a relationship? Gen Z.
I don't think people take it seriously enough to consider trust.
They may not take it seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Because love is more popular.
Yeah.
It's more popular. So when somebody and are they able to discern when they've been lied to?
That depends on the person.
It depends on the person. But I think that there's not too much education on this. Yeah. I think there's a lot of language. I think love is more popular than trust. I think love makes a lot of noise. I think people want to hear I love you more than I trust you. People, love is affection. Love is warm. Love is a need. Everybody need love. Everybody needs some love. Everybody need love. Everybody affection. Whatever you express it, we are in love. We talk about love. Oh, I love him. I love her, and he loves me. So that is more popular. It's more popular. It's more. Everybody need it. But trust is not that popular. Trust is not popular. But after people have placed love in a relationship, now they realize, do I really trust this person? Do I really trust this person? And does this person really trust me? So that trust becomes a secondary thing to consider when people are moving into a relationship. Trust becomes a secondary. But once they can't trust, then they run into a big issue. Now they come back and they say, you know what? I don't think, no, I don't think this is going to work. No. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. I don't trust her at all. I don't think this is going to work. So now, once they find out that trust is a problem, they come back and question the love. But when it was starting, they didn't worry about trust. So tonight, the whole issue is trust and love. I think and I believe and I feel like that, well, love and trust are very important in building a relationship. Very, very important. I am tempted, although I'm tempted to think that trust is important. Trust is key. Now that doesn't mean that love is not. Love is still is. But trust is key. In fact, if you trust somebody, you can build love. Okay. if you trust somebody, you can, if you when you trust somebody with time, you can build love into that relationship. But where there is no trust, it's going to be difficult to build love. So that is what I want us to take with us tonight. When there is no trust, love becomes very difficult. But where there is trust, it's easy to build love. So tonight, we just want to leave with you this simple 15-minute live show to take something with you and to share with others the importance of trust in a relationship and ensure that, let me finish with this. 5 things. Number 1, when lies enters the room, trust is in trouble. And when there is no trust, the relationship suffers. The relationship suffer and suffer and suffer because you have put your love there, but there is no trust. So you suffer. Number 2, when lies enters the room, you fall in love with a mask. For love with the word, you fall in love with a mask. You are not loving them, you are loving the image they created. Later you say you change. No, they just stop pretending. That's what happens. So that's exactly what happens. So whenever lies enters the room, that's exactly what happens. Number 2, you bond with fantasy, not reality. The emotional connection feels deep, but it's built on false information. That is so important. It's built on false information. Real love requires seeing someone as they are, not who they pretend to be. So I'm sending an alarm to anybody who is in a relationship, who is about to go to a relationship. Please watch this carefully. Number 3, you attract the wrong spirit. You attract the wrong spirit. Deception opens the door to confusion. Deception opens the door to confusion, manipulation, and spiritual warfare. If Satan is the father of lies, what spirit do you think governs a relationship based on lies? John 8:44, the father of all lies is the devil. So if you are building it on lies, you have a lot of spiritual warfare to engage in. A lot of spiritual warfare. Many people have been hurt. They have suffered. They have been they can't trust anybody anymore because they trusted on lies and they believe this information. And 10 years later, they realize they were lied to. Please don't take life for granted. Lies can damage you. Lies can make you feel traumatized because you put all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul in an area that was all lies. The last one I have is you delay or miss God's promise when you commit to someone under false terms. You are out of alignment with God's will. Lies will blow you out of God's plan. So we're going to end here tonight. We're going to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we talk about lies you must watch out when dating. Thank you so much. We will see you soon. God bless you.